Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I said I wasn't going to come back until all the chemical industry is done, but there is so much to do, I can't wait to tell you what we have going on. I'm going to start trying doing this now, so if you haven't subscribed and like the content, consider subscribing. I'll do this a lot. And let's get started on this, because there's so much. So here, a couple of the buildings got done, 3 to be precise. More is getting started. But we had a problem. The gravel construction office that was over here in Barniji was not making it out here. So I created a new construction office not too long ago, or put here, I think I even had that at the end of the last episode. And I just threw a couple gravel trucks in here to go pick up gravel from the gravel storage that we already have. So that was kind of a no-brainer, and that worked out pretty well. And then I threw a couple excavators in here. And look at this. There's not even an excavator tab on the ruble side anymore. So our vehicles are getting slim. We're in 1994. Honestly, that's further than I ever played, or longer than I ever played. And if we want things, we need dollars. They just got a new asphalt roller. This one looks pretty cool. This excavator, I really want that one. We have the asphalt paper. We have just stuff. There's stuff over here, and I want to use it. The problem is I have never even considered starting to export anything. So that needs to happen. That's the first thing that I want to do. Sorry, scrolling. Why are you parked there? You shouldn't park there. You're way too long to park here. Signals. I'm glad I'm looking at this, because there's no reason why there's a train parked there. And there's a train parked there. What is going on here? I wanted to use this corner of the map to export to the NATO nations. That's a long train. That's fine. There's a long train here, I believe. How are you in there? You should not be in here, period. What did I do? Oh, there's no release here? No. No, there's a release here. You are on the wrong side, buddy. This is not how we play this game. This side should not go in here at all. That is the problem. Let's fix this tiny little issue that we have here. Everyone just go opposite. Why are you going this way now? There's no reason for you to do that either. Anyways, that should fix that. I guess nobody ever drives out here, so that wasn't really a problem until just now. I don't want to put one here because the next train is going to be really long. But this brings us to this border post. Obviously, I don't have a long rail yard here that can actually handle a lot of trains going through this. Yeah, get out of here. Shoot. But this, I think these trains are actually supposed to drop off grain here. And I have a feeling one of those long trains is going to be more than enough. So you are empty. That is good. But you will pick up stuff from the customs out. I will just send you home. I think one train on that line may be enough. Let's just try this. Take a little traffic away. Anyways, we need to export some stuff to make dollars. And I have the perfect idea for now. Because the next problem is just around the corner. Where's the guy that I want for this? I have a thought. I already lost a thought. I want... There's only 150 tons on here. All related vehicles. Very good. This is Novo Steel Supplies. Okay, that's fine. This one is RDO Steel. This one is fine. Actually, no. This one's the perfect one. No, it's not. Is it? It may be. I think it is. Yes. This one's the one that I want. The one that goes out to the RDO Steel Supply can go here and just export some steel. Already has 2 million loaded already, and we need the money. And this guy's not doing anything else. So stop loading here. I need to tell this guy to wait until loading on that side, just because the way it's set up. It's just not working. Now, steel. Why was there not enough steel here? I think we just need a bigger train to arrive. They're probably going anywhere they need to go. Do we have... There's coal ore. That's full of coal ore. There's iron. There's iron ore. All that's good. We just don't bring enough for 500 people here. So let's add a train that can handle about 500 people. That sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, trains are slim pickings too. We don't have a lot of anything available anymore. So let's do like 4 of these. We'll do exactly 500 people. That's pretty good. And I want you... Originally, this town over here was supposed to be coming to this direction. And I hope the train can turn around and this stop. And yeah, just go. Let's see how long you are. That way I can figure out if you can actually fit. Yeah, nice diesel train as a passenger. Now this is something that I've seen many times. A diesel train can totally be a passenger train. Love it. Good. Now we should start getting some steel export, and the steel should increase our dollar amount just a little bit all the time. Which should be all we need. Where's this guy going? Oh, there's the steel guy. Yes. It's gonna make us some money! Yeah, we can't even buy these big diesel trains anymore. Right. The next thing. This one's gonna make us 2 million. Great. Now we know that. The next thing is someone on the Reddit. I had a conversation yesterday as part of the Show Me Your Best farm layouts, which I actually really loved the response. So thanks for everyone that participated in that. And I'm sure it's still out. It's on Steam and on Reddit. So if you want to add something to that, please let me know. In the end, the answer that I got the most was, well, one, only use large fields. Don't only use large fields. You have to fill the space that you have and then make it as efficient as possible. It doesn't necessarily mean only use large fields. Large fields have the biggest yield and the least time to drive in between, but it doesn't mean all the other fields are useless. That's the first one. The second one that I heard a lot was, I don't worry about efficiency or yield, I just worry about really just filling everything I have and getting everything in the winter. And I think there is a formula that you can apply to get as much as you can out of it. But the formula changes because of your environment. So that's the way it is, and I think that's totally fine. So everyone, make your farms as efficient as possible. This is not an efficient farm, because the whole other half is missing from this farm. And if I could have that, I think we would do a lot better. But it's fine. And if you didn't know, large fields yield about 300 tons a year. Medium fields are about a third of the size of a large field, so it's 100 tons. And then the small fields are 33 tons. All of that is just calculated based on the actual hectare area of the field, which is awesome. And when the new update comes out, they said, well, one of the new updates is that farm fields will be, call it more flexible. You can actually place them anywhere. And then you can place a large field, and you could place it in the middle of the city here, and you can still have a large field, just where the houses are, it's just no field area. So your field will shrink depending on what your area is, which is really great, which is exactly what I want. So that is all happening. But in that conversation, someone pointed out that blueprints are stupid expensive. And the 200 million that I have right now may buy one blueprint. Maybe not even that. So I think, and I thought I had it, it's, would have been somewhere here. I don't even know what a building is anymore. Not in Town Hall. I thought I had a blueprint type office somewhere in here. I just don't know where. Not cargo station, not cinema, not Town Hall, no. I'm gonna find this real quick. Okay, found it. Under production line, there are 3 blueprint offices. I do not currently know if this translates to I can get all of the... Oh, this is cool. I can actually put it in the middle of the city. I love it. Yes. That I can actually get all of the vehicles that have ever been available. But if I can, that'd be sweet. If I can't, I will survive. And also, there's no blueprint office in my collection right now that can do... airplanes, planes, flying things. So Yeah, I will have to figure that out too, but airplanes is not something I'm currently very worried about, so that may be okay. Now, I don't want to put these too far apart, because I do need to be able to just click on them and actually select what I want to do. So yeah, right here's fine. Let's get those built real quick. Hopefully quick. Quick would be nice. And I'm assuming that just the way everything else is set up, there is not going to be a shortage of workers, but I may be wrong. I forgot that there was a path in there. I completely forgot. And I should probably check, how are the needs met of everyone? Yeah, it's just... This part we will build once the heating situation is actually figured out, which right now it isn't. Hey, sir, how are you doing? Building temperature is too low. Okay. This one says you should be pretty close to what you need. Temperature is 15 degrees, that's not great. What's your tank saying? Almost full, so that is all good. You are running... Okay, this one's never going to be full because there's no engine in between, so don't get confused by this. But it looks like both of them are running at full throttle. This one still thinks it's too low, which is a little surprising. What's the temperature? -11. That sounds pretty cold. I think that has something to do with it. But I would have assumed that because this pumping station says... Oh, 299%. My bad. It is 3 times overloaded. That's why the temperature is low. But we're doing pretty close to what I actually want. And the temperature even is sometimes saying okay, so I think we're gonna lose some people here, but it's gonna be fine. I should play... I think 20 episodes, I probably said, I will put one here, and one here, and one here, and one here, and one here. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. And I still need to dispatch everything to this site. So yeah, let's get these blueprints done. I think they should all be assigned to the vehicles where you need them. And that is good. What else do you need? Workers, because kindergarten, only 10 of them, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's not a problem. Unable to visit pub tavern, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get a church. 12 people, sport, that's fine. No electronics. Well, that's the other thing I maybe want to build. Unable to visit hospital, though. That is something I didn't... Oh, we only have one hospital left. That I didn't quite want, so let's put another hospital somewhere. Maybe just around here. To be honest, right now I'm just buying time for... Oh, over here is probably a better place. Actually, no. Center. Center of everything. That is good. I don't want the vehicles that the hospital's using to clog up more than is absolutely necessary, so out here should be fine. Yes, blueprints. Using blueprints. What was I saying? I'm distracting myself. That's fine. Somewhere over here, we will probably put a TV and a radio station, eventually. I have heard that once you do that, your citizens will actually require electronics, which is fine. We'll just have to figure it out. Want to see if that train did anything to our steel production. You are... still loading, which means we're still producing, which means we're doing better. And the train didn't get stuck here, so that is great. But I have a feeling I want to add at least one more... The train's not coming from there. The train is coming from out here. We want to at least add one more train like that to our network for the steel production. Where's the train that's supposed to be here? Come on. Did I miss him? Was he coming on the outside? There he is. Found him. Come here. Click it. There you go. 500 people. Beautiful. Look at the train do its thing. Let's click this button here. So yeah, blueprints are pretty expensive, is what I was told. So we probably won't be having enough money to do what I want to do. Therefore, it's probably high tide to update our money management and actually be more efficient in what we're building. Well, it just fits. I got so lucky. We have to update our money management, and that's super, super important. And honestly, I love that. I love that that's a problem. I love that that's something we have to solve, and I love that that's something that's coming up, because I really thought we're just gonna have smooth sailing from here on out and just not have to worry about anything, and then eventually I'm gonna be tired of this map, but we can't. So that is happening. Over here, still things are just moving along. Construction office. Just get on this. I don't have time for you not to do what you were supposed to do. You. Sadly, this is something I have to assign. Luckily, these are all gravel roads, so they're not huge problems. The rail is done. That is a little surprising. Let's signal this up real quick, so nobody gets confused of what they're supposed to do here. You go out. Okay, got that done. It's just very basic, normal chain signaling. And I realized that when I sign these, I need to make sure that I have one that goes this way, so goes through this loop on the right, and one that comes in on the other side of the loop, so that I'll always have someone drop off on the opposite side of the stations first. That will just be important. The next thing that we want, once I have the blueprints, I actually have to build buildings, build vehicles, and that is going to be in this area. Why in this area? It feels like the right place to be. And there is a large area over here where we can probably fit in some storage and do all the other things. So let's plan that out. I would like to have the shipyard just out here, and I think we should start with that, because that will be the highest consumer of everything. No idea if I'm going to fit it here right away. Feels like it should just fit pretty okay with a little bit of landscaping. Ooh, there's a lot. Yep. Are you... Really? Oh, I don't have bulldozers. That is... Oh, come on. That's just not fair. We do have some money now, so I may... There's one bulldozer here. So you can't reach over there either? Really? Are you serious? Am I going to have to do... Yep. You're there. You just can't get to here. Okay, we're gonna use this side. It's also straight. It's gonna be fine. Just like this. Yay, excavators. I can't believe that little corner I can't do anything. And actually, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. This one can come out right to the corner. We're gonna have two shipyards. Build two ships at the same time. And then we're going to place the storage units that we need right afterwards, just so that both shipyards are supplied. Yeah, that's not surprising. Let's do this. Give me more than 2 excavators, please. So yeah, we're gonna do the storages for that, and then I will try to connect a few more other industries to the same. If that doesn't look like it's gonna work out, we're just gonna do really, really heavy on forklifts. But then we have to get the actual vehicles from the manufacturing plants, and that may be another little issue. Last chance to buy another... There's so much stuff disappearing. I really hope I can still buy the blueprints. I do think I have seen that there are mods that allow you to get all blueprints that ever were, but not future blueprints. So at this point in time, we should be able to get just a good handful of blueprints just built, hopefully. And I'm already seeing that I'm pretty sure that we will... Actually, this can be gravel roads. The way everything is connected, I would be very surprised. Wow, mountains here. Didn't think of that. I'd be very surprised if we use anything but forklifts. But we'll see. First, let's figure out what do ships actually need. I'm assuming everything. You want plastic, mechanical components, electrical components. That is one warehouse, and then a lot of steel. And you have internal storage for 300 tons of steel. Interesting. And... oh, that's the import storage. How much are you going to... It doesn't tell me how much it's going to use because it's not going to know how much it's going to use. I think one large cargo station here will just be fine. This size of cargo station is what I'm thinking. And then maybe put a rail yard in front of that, and that will just be responsible for loading the shipping docks with what we need. I think that will be good. Yeah, see? Pull this out here a little bit, but put the road connection on the other side. I think this will take care of the ships. And I'm pulling it out as far as I can, mostly because I think I still want to connect other storages on this side, so we don't have to get rid of that. But this, I am really liking. Roads, go away. Don't want this one there. I probably won't want this one here. This will be a pretty busy area, but I would prefer the rails to go only one direction. So we have 4 trains coming in here. Ideally, off of this side, just put a rail yard here with X lines. I don't know how many. Then they can all feed into these 4 terminals. And then we have 1 or 2 lines coming out somewhere on this side. I think this may be all. This may almost be fine. There's a couple options we can have there, but I would like to have them come out that way. That's important. Okay, we have now the cargo situation sorted. And that is neat. We will also need people. I will try to think of everything this time. It's not something I always do, and not something that always works out the way, but we'll see. 400 people can work here, so 800 people total can make it here. There are no footpath connections. Why is that important? Because I would like to use one train station to handle all of this. I cannot do that. Putting a train station here would definitely work. But I wouldn't be able to use the... I would like to do the unloading with... I need to finish my sentences. So I'm thinking, if I put a normal train station here, then the trains that drop off here will definitely drop off people at the 2 shipyards and whatever I put on this side. However, when I put a train station here, I no longer can have a direct factory connection from the cargo station to whatever else is connected to it. That won't be ideal. I can remedy that by connecting whatever I think I need, and these will not be big enough. I also don't think these really, really big ones, where are they? That means storage. No. These humongous ones. I don't feel like they are appropriate. But maybe they are. They are combined small. This is what I'm using in City 4. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, and actually has 2 rail connections that I could use to bring my passenger trains through. So that could be an option. Here, obviously, there's a lot more storage, and that is just too much storage. I don't think we need that much. And the vehicles I want to store on the other side anyway. So I think we can maybe get away doing it this way. I still need to connect some way of storing metal. So let's see what I can do there. This one does not do steel, right? It does do steel. Is that cheating? I do think it is cheating. It makes the game too easy. You shouldn't... I mean, it does have like a storage for open storage on the side, and it's there, but it's really... That's pushing it. That is really pushing it. I like the size of the storage that it gives me, but I don't want to be able to store steel in this. All I want to be able to store is mechanical, electrical, and plastic and chemicals, I guess. Whatever option do I have? Yeah, this is something. This is a very large distribution open storage. What's this one? It's a little smaller. Could fit in here. But then we have the same problem. I can't fit an actual cargo station where I want it. I am thinking that the 800 people I need to bring to the shipyards, there's not going to be enough room on trains to actually connect to anything else. So maybe this is fine. Maybe I can just connect everything up this way and call it good. But if I do that, do I really need one of these? No, I think I can just use a normal one. Yeah. Let's do a normal open storage. Medium. You can store what? 1,200 tons of steel. That should be enough to get us rolling. Your angle is a little awkward, but hey, can't win them all. Are you really gonna make me not use you because your angle is funky? Here's the thing. We're not gonna use the rail on these, so just pop them in here. We're not gonna use the rail on any of these storages. That may be a mistake. Man, why is that modded storage allowing steels? Sorry, why is this one allowing steel? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What do we have here? What else do we... I could go to the workshop and actually find a different one, but that's not really what I'm about. This one feels good. I can align it with those two rails there. I think this is our best option. Do that. Connect these. This will mostly be a drive-through. I'm not planning on using them. This does not need to connect there at all. Very good. And cool. Yeah, I didn't want to completely abandon these because I think they would be good as a drive-through or drive-by or drive-drive, but we don't need it for everything else. These will just get it directly from the cargo station whenever a train gets here because they need more. These can fill up with whatever is left over. We'll see how the priority works. And we'll just regulate the amount of storage in all places. This one is not going to be allowed to store any steel. No. Steel is going to go here. It's going to be way too big for that, but that's fine. Great. Cargo station. No. Passenger station. Yes. That's what we want. Medium. Platform. Excuse me. Platform station. Very good. How's our money doing? Steel train arrived again, so that's great. Train platform. It's already spring again. I think technically we missed about, you missed about 2 years. This is just too small of a station here. Can't have that much, that tiny station. I was planning a little bit forward today just to see if I can get, I had some time to run and I wanted to see if I can get the chemical plants done, but obviously I didn't. We use this one now a lot of times or often in this area already, so let's just use this guy. Ideally, I'm gonna say they can definitely reach that. I'm gonna hope they can definitely reach where I want them to go. What I need now is this to actually make a bridge that can get tall enough to get over the factory connections and then over there. Then I need a road bridge that goes over this, which will be our foot connection, or footpath connection effectively. So let's hope that all works out the way I need it to. What's a good bridge? I don't know, we haven't used this one much. If I can get it in here, I would like to use it. Nope. It's not gonna play ball. How about this one? Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's gonna do what I need it to do. Let's do it without these first. What about here? Two? I know I need at least double height. Otherwise, I can just kiss this goodbye already. Oh, there's a mountain there. What can we do with mountains? Should I go up or down? I think... Actually, no. This is a good idea. This is a great idea. This is what we're going to do. Because I'm hoping that once I can get the rail over this, I can also get the road over this. That's the hope. Just let me hope. We'll see how this goes. This can go all horribly, horribly wrong. If this means I have to do like a little wheelie to get... that's really high. That's really high and kind of ugly. But technically... No. No. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Go away. Okay. You back up a little more. Let's see. Can I... I'm going to either ruin everything or everything is going to work out just fine. Probably the first option. Okay. That's what we have. Let's go back to rail. Can I connect you from there to there? No, I can't. Can I? That's acceptable. Can't build due to infrastructure. Okay, I understand what you are telling me. Can I try the same thing, just backed up a tiny bit more? 2 up from there. I'm seeing the pillar on the left. I think that is maybe a problem. Let's try this again. This doesn't work. Let's try first this bridge. 1, 2. Yes. I saw green. This may be the winner. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But it's gonna do what I need it to do. Is this the right one? Please be the right one. Okay. We need a tiny bit of space before this. Then we place our cargo station, I say. Hey, let's use one of the vanilla ones. I haven't done that in a very long time. I don't need cargo. Train platform. Could you just connect automatically, please? Can't have anything nice around here. I don't think this is gonna bode well. Oh, you! I didn't! There. Stay there. Don't move. Do this. Level out what we can. Then let's grab a train platform. This may be just fine. And see how this goes. I am not convinced that this is true, but it may be. Yeah. Okay. Do this again. Get our leveling tool out. We have 1 bulldozer here. Perfect. Let's get our raised terrain out, because we have a lot more excavators than we have bulldozers. And we'll just try to elevate this area where the station is going to be on. Let's see how that goes. Transfer. Yep. Yep. As long as you raise everything, it's doing it right. I don't think the road south of us is going to connect anymore. Yep. Kind of what I thought. It doesn't have to connect to this side. We can get to the other side, I hope. That's fine. That's still going up from where I need to go. I don't... Just continue with this, so that one is safe. Green. Green? No. This is too steep now. So what I should have done is leveled out everything and then come back, because there's just a big lump right here, but everything else is flat. Look at this. See all the white squares? Maybe that's what I'll do. That is the right thing to do. That's what we're going to do. And it will be glorious. I'll be right back. I'll just redo this. I'll have you come back. I was trying to get you in, like, in the middle of this, but that wasn't gonna happen. There was just too much going on. The main problem is that the surface over here is just so uneven that every time I put a train, a bridge over here, it will just not put a bridge right next to it. So, yeah, here we are. This shouldn't be a problem to connect, though. This side, I think we can do this side a little better. I would like to only have the middle piece be like a girder bridge, and the outsides not. I probably just destroyed everything that I just built for the last 10 minutes. Nope, there we go. Everything is good, and that is good too. And now we'll connect this rail, or the rail here, up however we have to later on. The only thing that I know that we will need is as much help as possible. So actually, no. The road that you see here right now is gravel road. We will upgrade that to asphalt road pretty much right away. So that should be fine. I will do something about that later. Let's see how everything else is going. Stuff looks like it's kind of constructing. What's your problem? What do you need? Laying gravel. Resources needed to finish stuff. Why aren't you... I have gravel. Are you assigned to that? You're assigned to everything. Okay. Can you just do roads for the time being? That's all I need from you. Just complete all the roads that are around here. That's all I want from you. Please? Some vehicles are without fuel. Okay. Now that's something I should have seen before. Why are there so many things that can go wrong in this game? I love it. That's the best part of the game. Absolutely. Not even kidding. That gas station needs fuel. Bring it some fuel. And then we can actually complete the rest of this. And these guys can also do everything, because everything needs to be done. Great. What I was going to look at was our buildings that we had over here. How are we doing? What can we buy? You are for ships. That's exactly what I want. Select blueprint to manufacture. Excuse me? Using dollars. Baltic tanker. We don't need that yet. Container liner. 213 million. Yep. 221 million. Yep, we don't have that right now. The Russian ones are a little less pricey. Let's find... We need a good tanker and a good cargo ship. There's a tanker. 19,000... 1,000. This one does 2,500. There's a barge. Barge. What else do we have? Ore container. I would like an ore container. Regular cargo ship. 1,100 container express. That's cute. A tiny tanker. No, thank you. Hopper ship. River cargo. No. Sophia class. 14,000. Frida. Do you do grain? 1,400 crops. No. These are all too small. This is the biggest one we can have right now. So we buy that. Some container. Let's just turn cargo ships on. And then some tanker. 19,000 or this one. So the biggest one. Now we spent some of our money, and that is nice. I wonder what this one is. I think it's just a mistake in the setup. What we have over here, doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that we can actually do what we want to do. Time, as usual, it's just flying by, so I want to finish at least the setup over here. No, this episode is going to be a little longer, sorry. I just... there's too much to do. It's so much fun to have, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think this may be a Saturday episode anyway, so usually they are a little lengthier. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, I'm still bummed that this one actually takes steel. I don't want it to take steel, but it does take steel, so we'll just deal with that. Put this one here, just like we had before, and put one of these here that lines up with the rails, and preferably in a way that also lines up with the road. Actually, the road doesn't matter because it doesn't even connect. But there we go with that. This guy... as long as he goes straight here, that should be fine. We don't actually need the road connection there, so I could have put that one closer. These, I will forget if I don't do this. There's no way he's going to connect. That's fine. Yeah. Now, next, and the big thing. I think I'm okay with everyone, I guess, coming in from this side. We can also... There's something to be said for everyone coming from this side, because I have more room to connect. This is not going to work, is it? No. I have more room to connect from that side, so maybe that's the better option. Like this, and then like this, maybe? You come out. You come out. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter where they park. It just matters that they get to where they need to go. These will just be for... No, just stop doing that. Can you... There we go. It's making it ugly again. That's a little better. Yeah. Let's just do that. I think this is fine. This one comes out here, and here. Here. Close. Come out this way just a little bit, and then come there. These all hopefully are connected so that they stay. That is great. Great job. I can make a huge rail yard on this side. I am so excited. You don't even understand. I made a video about this not too long ago, but people were like, why would you use that? That's just, I mean, it's pretty, but nobody can use that. Well, look at me now. We have 8 tracks just going this way that need to be filled somehow. I will try to stay close to the water, simply because that's where we have the most room. These are 2 passenger lines. I should keep that in mind. These are, well, I will keep that in mind later. How am I going to do this? Because the trick is you don't just want... You essentially want a small funnel to come in to where you're going to have your rail yard, and then you need to funnel back together for the part where the trains are going to pick their line. So you don't want to make them assign themselves too early, but also not too late. So these 4 tracks that are over here actually should really come together out here. So there's a train that can wait inside here. That's like one queuing area, or I guess from here. So yeah, let's do that. Make a queue there. It goes up to here. Up to here is queuing area. Put this one there. So remember, all that is, excuse me. Love it when it does that. Yeah. All of this will be queuing area. This one will just be a drive-through. They're not going to go anywhere. All of these trains can... It's just going to be one way. So... You either go here... I have to think about this too, because you can't just unleash everyone to leave this area. They actually have to have some type of mechanism. And this one can go here. Okay. Yeah, I'm making just a really big junction, aren't I? I don't want another really big junction. If I do that, this has to turn into like one of the triangular junctions that I already have. Maybe that's the way to go regardless. So everyone can keep flowing. There is... The pipe is in the way. There's not really room for that. I could also send them out this way and make this a four-way junction where one of them is just the entrance from these guys. I will leave that side open because I don't know yet. Let's make this useful. To make it useful, everyone has to be able to get to these 4 platforms when they are queuing. We can do that, but just... No. So this part is better if you have one point of combination, like just when stuff comes together a little bit. And then from there, everyone just fans out again. Like a fan. I know, that wasn't funny at all. So what we want to do... You know what? No. I just keep this large. I keep it large like this. They can all fan out like up to here. Currently, the length of each platform is 280. I would like the trains from out here to come down to the cargo station. Like this. Now everyone can get to everything from the rightest sections. I don't necessarily need people that are already waiting on these tracks to come back to the like exit track. So that's fine. And the passenger track is still going to be just a one-off. Let's have these just come out here a little longer so we have a little more room. And then the trick, as so often, is to start with the inside curve first. And we are going to curve... There's a potential to go out here for our tracks, but no, that's not what we're going to do. We will... Now regret that this one is not going the other way already. Should I just make that happen? Should I put one in here? I guess in this case, no, there's no exit. This is all entrance. So, what's our best bet? This is a relatively busy junction. That's not to be messed with. How can I get the trains out of this area without messing with everything else? It has to be... There's a thing there. It feels like it has to be coming from this side, but also from somewhere over here, which this side is not as critical where I put it, because it's not going to block much. The other side is much more important. I think, if I do this right, we can actually ride or go along the existing railway. That will be nice. Yep, you just cross over there. You follow this. This can be an extra queue, and that's great. Let's go over here. Come on, we can make a nicer turn than this. I feel like I'm fiddling around a lot with stuff, but I would like it to be worth it at the end. You can let me know if this is worth it. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is the most boring thing you ever watched, or you're not even watching anymore because it was so boring. But this is kind of part of it. The planning stages of this whole game are really what makes it work. Okay. Yes. Come out in a big swoop. You can come out here too. And now we have to actually get all of them in. I think I want the passenger tracks to come out early. So just a simple crossover there and a cross out here. And this will be the passenger. Why? That is... Honestly, that is silly. Because I have, what, 4 more rail tracks on the other side that also need to be populated, and I can just use this as additional queuing space. There's no problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is all cargo tracks taken care of. No, give me a good one. And just 2 more for passengers. If I'm smart, do it right, I will put a lot of industries on this corner. Maybe I have to rearrange that, because I'm realizing that now I'm building a double passenger track rail yard for essentially just the shipyard. That doesn't feel like it's really worth it. So, yeah. Come on. There you go. Don't overlap with the other track. That's important. You don't need that. There we go. Now everything is planned out. We have a lot of queuing space. And we will start running out here. I just decided that I do want trains to be able to cross over from wherever they are. They don't have to cross into all platforms, stations, tracks, but they should be able to cross into a couple of them. We'll put some signals here when it becomes appropriate. Right now, it's not. But I think this is pretty good. I still don't know how I'm going to do the exit here, especially now that I want to put the other vehicle production somewhere in this area as well. Let's see. This one has to go somewhere. If I done this right, then this pipe is crossable by road, just like this. Yep, a little bit further. And cross here. And just have a little S-curve in there. That's great. Just have to take this one back, and then... Look at that. Like I planned it forever ago. Yeah, that's good. That's excellent. They can start that. Oh, I did connect this road already, therefore... Sorry, not road, this rail already. Therefore, this signal is kind of part of everything else. So it thinks it can't go anywhere. If I put a signal here and another signal here, plus cut this one off, life should be a little easier. Yeah, now that train can come out. Nobody's parked anywhere. Another train coming from there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, so that was a problem. These have to be constructed somehow. This is directly connected to the rail construction office, so that is great. This side is not as lucky because I can't turn around on this side. So we will first enable construction. Second, disable construction on this one. Suspend construction just for a while until I figure out how I'm going to get people there. But yeah, all of this, the whole rail yard, should start construction now. I really want to lay out our industries for vehicles. Engineering industries, that's the word. Vehicle production line. Wow, hey frame rate. What you doing? So vehicle production line, I can definitely squeeze this in here and get people to show up. And I can even have a road connection already there. This is not bad, and people can get to it. Excavators, hurry up a little bit. Please and thank you. Let's drink some tea. Our dollar monies are going up. I think that's worth mentioning. Great. Vehicle production line 1 is set up. How many do we want? I don't know yet. This guy. Rail production line. Now. Am I being silly by put... Ooh. Ooh, ah. I think I can put the rail production line in a way that the new rail vehicles can leave on this escape route. I think that will be really cool and smart. And technically, just technically, I can also set this up so I can send a train here to drop off people. It's also 400 people that work here. But in the end, if this one is 400 people, this one is 400 people, this one is 400 people, and airplane is 500 people. All of them are a lot. I really probably need just a lot of stuff to make this work. I would like to use that station over there to actually get people here, but that's not going to happen just because I need the factory connections. And without them, it's just nothing's going to work. So I think this guy cannot be built here because... well, my frame rate is not happy, I'm sorry. Oh, come on, let me do something. Let me do the thing. Is this really how I want to do this? Man, this is hard, planning these things. If you do them wrong, you can't fix it. You have to do it right enough at the beginning. And I never had to set one of these up. And obviously, I feel like we need to be able to connect to the rail connection here. So I want this one here. I definitely want it here. I just can't do anything right now. I also don't have anyone that's available. So that's... honestly, that's good news, because that means I'm actually doing stuff. How's it going over here? How is none of this done yet? Seems a little silly. Yeah. Okay. I will try to figure out how I'm going to place this stuff over here. Maybe with you, maybe without you. Maybe that's tomorrow's episode. I'm not 100% sure yet. But this area will be our vehicle and ship manufacturing area. Not airplanes, not yet. But thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what you didn't like. Definitely use the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons because they matter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye!